back. Welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E502, a 1960D Bank of America original wrapped roll. How is everyone doing today? Hope all is well. Wait for a couple of people to get in here and we'll get her rolling. Beautiful weather down here. Got Donna Lehman, first one. Dan McCumber, welcome to the show. Nana Stacks, welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and start opening this roll up. I'm thinking I'm going to need a nap today. Moving coin boxes is hard work. Got a bad back to boot, and I moved about 80 of them this morning, and if you saw the picture in the middle of my floor, it is terrible. There is lots of boxes of coins to move. All right, let's see what we get in this roll. And we are going to get it started with coin number 1 for crypto. Got a large date that looks like we have an RPM. See it right here on the loop, but I don't see any serifs on it so far. Oh, we do got a little bit of a serif on it. So we will see if we can't find something on it real quick. Get our cheat sheet out. All right. Start at the back as usual with the minor ones. Well, maybe, but no marker match there. Let me look at the reverse. And that would be there if this was the same reverse. Actually, this is earlier die state. Let's look at that. No. Maybe. It's a maybe. All right, let's see that again. We're going to rip through, but it could be this one. It's hard to say. Markers in the obverse definitely don't match. So we're going to whip through, but it definitely positionally looks similar to 270. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me look at something here. This couldn't possibly be. I just got a RPM text or emailed to me by somebody saying, "Who am I?" Well, I'm not him. That's wrong. All right, cool. But I could be. I was just looking at 279 yesterday. So we will look in here real quick. Let me look back here. Wait a minute. Where did I? shut my search page down. All right, well, we'll start here and go forward. Let's see. Not that one. Let's get this straight. Oh, it could be this one. You know, I've seen that before. All right, not that. Too far south. Not that. $60 RPMs can be a bit challenging because there are just so many of them. And I know there's going to be, when they're all listed, if they ever get all listed, there's going to be hundreds. So they are always going to be a challenge. No. And we are going to look for a marker, so if I see any more, I can just put them. That's a possibility, actually, but would be a definite different dye state. Look at the reverse. Oh, let me... Wow, what's the chance of that? They both got that diagonal dye scratch, but it's different. Wow. There are 60Ds that I go through for you guys that I literally take hours to figure them out. Not a job for the faint of heart. Yeah, something tells me it's this one. I'm going to have to do overlays that it's 279. Let me see. Let me run through my Wexler photos. And this is just going to be a quickie. Basically looking for the loop on the back of the 9. Nope, too far south, too far south. All right, I don't see it, so we will put it in the to-do list. But the first coin's an RPM. A bit, yeah. Yes, a bit, Doug, and welcome. Jim Fletcher gets the next coin. large date. So it looks like we're going to be searching a large date roll. Look at the first 10 reverses or so. This goes here, goes there. Yeah, a lot of people, I get a lot of people that are like, well, there's another RPM, and that looks like a minor one there. And it looks like just a lower serif on this one. We'll zap it up real quick, and I'm going to go through fast on the minor ones. Fortunately, I do believe that I have everything new listed for 60D, except for some small dates. Pretty heavy right here. Very, very minor up top. Peculiarly positioned. One's further south. One very close. This game, though, close don't count. And it just might not be my day looking for RPMs. That's another thing. A lot of times I'll do this for hours, won't find anything, and I have to walk away, and I come back a couple hours later, and boom, they fall right into place. Well, that is a hint that I can give to you, that if you get frustrated, step up and move away, go outside, drink a cup of coffee, relax, and come back and start over. That is encouraging there. Well, it's definitely not the same. Well, maybe it is. Right here. Well, nothing to confirm it, but I do believe it's 184, but I'm going to go through. looks an awful like 184, but it's going to take more than just that. I'm going to have to do some diagnostic work on it. That is it, but I'm going to put a note that this is possibly 184. You know what, I'm going to put a note that the other one's possibly 279. Kin of mine, welcome. Welcome to the show. We're slow starting because we're finding minor RPMs. And this is yet another minor RPM. That should be one that we can find without much hassle if it's listed, but boy, see this die scratch going right through is a great marker. So far, nothing. I'm almost through already. I'm beginning to think it's not my 60D kind of day today. You can see it right here if you look at the little hand, and then you got it back here again, and then right here. But this die scratch should be something that you can spot on the photos. I'm not seeing it. Wow. Oh, is that it? No. Oh, I don't think so. And look at the Wexler files real quick. I'm going to have my work cut out for me on this one. You guys are getting your money's worth because I'll end up going to have hours in this roll. I can tell you already. Especially if it keeps up going. We're only 5 coins in and we got 3 different RPMs. Usually there's not more than 5 or 6, but there can be. It's not impossible. I see nothing. So that one goes. Can't even put a possibility on that one. So that goes in this pile. Nope, can't miss it for sure. That's right. Next coin, Nanostacks. Nice reverse on this one. Nice strike, too. A little bit of spotting. Coin number 6. Dirty Water. Tonight, 7 o'clock, reveal show. Hope to see y'all there. Coin number 7, Sissy. And this, you know, I've seen this coin before. I have seen this. This is another different one. But I've seen this one for sure. No, that's the same as coin number 1. I've seen this coin for sure. This coin, this is listed already. I can tell by this marker right here. Find another marker on coin number 1. Ah, there's a good one. Yep, that's the same as coin number 1. Like I say, I know I've seen that before. I know it. Coin number 8, Jackalope. And this is the same as coin number 3. We'll put that there. We're getting multiples. Multiples help a whole bunch because you know about repeating markers, and sometimes there can be a marker on one coin and not another. So you know that you're getting coins. There is the same as die pair number 1 that we've been finding. See that south-southeast die scratch? So 3 different RPMs in the roll so far. Can't find any of them. So I can't even let you guys know. I love to let you guys know what you got. And there's the one with the die scratch through. This is the 3rd one. All right, where did I put that? One's over there, I think. Let me double check here. Yes. So our second, we have at least 2 of each one now. Coin 11, Frostbite. Talked to Frostbite this morning a little bit. Talked about the silver thing. There's already a refiner that's talking about opening up for sales again next week, which makes me, oh, you know what? I know why I've seen this. I actually searched a roll of these that was in a Tails roll. This is an unlisted RPM, and it's a nice one. It's a D over D North and tilted. You can see the little tilt right there, but you see the north right here. That's why I've seen these. So this will be a new listing. So I'll put this one, I've got to make separate piles. Well, I shouldn't say that. And this is die pair number 1. You can tell by this die scratch right here. It's going to be a crazy roll. Looks like there's going to be a half a roll of die varieties. I know I've seen that listed. I think me and Chuck had this conversation Saturday. I think I sent him pictures of this. Coin 14, Carl. So yeah, that's a dandy. That's a good new one too. Uh-oh, you got the circles there, Dirty Water, or am I? It doesn't show me any. Doesn't show anything on my end as far as. It must be you, because I'm not showing anything as far as bit rate or anything like that going on my end. Is anybody else having issues? And it shows there's another one. So there's the 5th one of those. Nobody's having issues but you, it seems like, Dirty Water. We will do a recap about who got what afterwards. Finding some good stuff. That D over D North and tilted. I am just amazed that that's not listed anywhere. It amazes me. Because that is a nice one. This is the one with the big die scratch through the D. And that is over there. Trying not to mix these up because it actually makes it easier when they're all sorted out. Next coin, crypto. This is exciting though. I like, there's another one of the D over D Norths. And then you can see, here, let's get real close into it. Here you see the split serifs right there. And you see this right here on the top. I'm going to double check, but I know I looked for this and it was not listed. D over D North. There are lots of Norths for the date. Let's see. No. Yeah, I don't think this is listed. Chuck looked the other day also, and he didn't find it. Yep, we got nothing. All right. So our second one of these. No, that's a nice one, isn't it, Otis? Like I said, in that, you would think that would be listed through Koneka and, well, it could be in Wexler. I just don't have access to all of his listings. Only coins that I own copies of. Coin 19. There's another one of them. Wow. Crazy roll. You would think it would be. It's not listed. It's not listed on Kaneka for sure. It might be in Wiles, but like I say, he doesn't have his listings published, so we can't know for now. I mean, eventually he's going to pub. They've been working hard at it, and a lot of people don't understand that it's a lot of work. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's just some editing. I don't understand why they don't have that all up to date and everything listed." And it's like, well, God, I do over 60 hours worth of work a week on this, and I'm lucky to publish. There is our die number 2. I'm lucky to be able to keep up and publish it all. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've probably got a dozen packages here waiting of coins to attribute for other people. And it just seems like we never catch up to the point where we can actually open it for open attribution. Not to mention, I literally, and I know Chuck is probably worse than me, I probably got 500 coins that I could list that aren't listed. Or more. And I know he's got boxes full too. So yeah, it is a lot of work. Next coin, Paul. There's one of what I believe is 1mm184, but there's no marker match for it, so I got to do more work on it. Ron AZ, welcome. Good afternoon, my friend. There's another one of those. Crazy. So Jackalope gets one, and that will probably be 288. There's another one of die pair number 1, which I'm thinking could be 1mm279. Might be easier to go through the coins that aren't RPMs in this roll. This is not the usual roll. Yeah, I am thinking that this guy is going to need a nap between this and a show tonight. My back is just screaming at me from lifting boxes of coins. And there's a dandy one. That one is a good one. That one has to be listed there. Let's look, D over D south. It's got a hit on it. But it's definitely, you see it right here. And then inside the D. So our fifth. It's got to be up here. I think it is. How could this not be? This is list. Oh, this is got. Oh, it could be this one right here. That's why. Look at the reverse. All right, there we go. Now we get some stuff. Let me get Variety Vista up. Hopefully we get one that doesn't have a hit on the mint mark. I can't do photographs of this, but it looks to be 54. That's nice. It's definitely 54, but he doesn't have any markers at all. So we'll go back to this. It does have that marker. And we'll go back on the obverse. It is 1mm54. And look at this. Oh, that might have it. Let's see if that's got that. Yep, right there. Little die scratch. All right, so we got that. So it is 1mm54 for frostbite. See that, hopefully. Boy, it's hit right on the top of the D. That's a shame. All right, I'm running out of space. Unopened rolls. Ah, that's because it's what I do. I love opening rolls. I wish I had a picture that I sent to Frostbite this morning. I had already moved over 80 boxes out of the room of the pile. I used to have a bed frame that I made out of boxes of original rolls of pennies. And I couldn't move anymore, so I sent him a picture. DDR. No DDR. I don't think. No, I was looking for a marker, a die scratch that was real weak on the reverse. No DDRs. Coin 30. And this, I believe, is 1mm84. Let me look and see if I can find anything for 84. Or 184. Yeah, I'm going to have to look with the glass. That's not there. No, nothing is there. This reverse is early die state though. Alright, let me look at the date. See a die scratch? No, that's not there. Maybe that one is there. Nope, no marker match. Coin 31, Kurt. Kurt gets what I believe is a die state of 1mm279. Or should I say die stage, but we're not going to stages yet. We're waiting for the new website for that. Kind of excited about that. Coin 33. Reminder, I will do a recap after the show on who got what. This is the one with the heavy die scratch through it, which is over here. I think Jim's got 2 different RPMs so far. Lots of RPMs to be had in this roll. There's another one with the big die scratch. We'll do a recap. Reminder also about the reveal show. Lots of stuff. Maybe I'll do a 58D with it. I don't know. I've got to look through my 50. I've got a brand new box of 58D that I haven't opened in a long time. I'm not sure what kind of rolls are in there. If they're bank wrapped or tubed or what. Coin 37. Dirty Water. Dirty Water gets what I suspect is 1mm279. Uh-oh. Oh. My back is getting stiff. I just dropped the flip on the floor. Almost didn't get back up. Next coin for Carl. He gets what I believe is 279. Wow. This roll's insane. Jackalope gets what I believe is 184. This is one that is slipping my memory. So we will look at the reverse. Always look real hard at the FG on the early 60s memorials. They tend to show doubling when there's doubling anywhere on the reverse. At least in my experience, that's what I see. So it's one of the easier pickup points. Coin 42, getting near the end. If we're going to get more, we need to get them now. There is another one, presumed 279. Hey, my little girl Pete coming through the door. Come on, lay down on your bed. She is the girl that's had back surgery and now she's got Cushing's disease. Medication is doing her good though, which is a good thing. Yeah, it's different in here, isn't it? She's looking around and sniffing like, whoa, there's parts missing in here. Coin 44. Hey, get on your bed. You don't need to be going back there. There's the one with the big scratch through the D. I have no clue what that one is. That's just a RPM. If it's not listed, it will be. Next coin for Dan. There's the same one again. I think Dan got 2 RPMs today. Stay tuned for a recap of the roll. Another, what I assume is 279. This one's kind of got a hit on the mint mark. You can still see the loop though. Coin 47, Taco John. Yeah, I found 2 boxes of circulated rolls today. Speaking of looking at rolls that I bought when Chuck was going to do a Lincoln Cent project back in 2007. I had bought 3 boxes. I ended up selling a half a box of them to somebody else. I've got 2 complete boxes, so there's nothing earlier than 2007 or after 2007 in these boxes. So I'll bet you there's some good stuff in those boxes if I look at it. End of the roll has been less RPMs in the beginning of the roll. And the final coin of the roll is for Carl. And it's a normal coin. So we will go and recap the roll from die 1 to die 6. 6 or 5. We got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different dies. One is only one, but our first die, which I believe is 279, is coin 1, 7, 9, 13, 15, 26, 31, 37, 38, 42, and 46. That's for Crypto, Sissy, Paul, Brad, Dan, Mark, Kurt, Dirty Water, Carl, Mark, and Brad. Die number 2, which I'm presuming or assuming is 1mm 184. It's coin 3, 8, 21, 24, 30, and 39. And they are for Carl, Paul, Stan, Jackalope, Taco John, and Jackalope. Die 3, which I don't have a clue what it is coin 4, 10, 17, 33, 35, 44, and 45. And that's for Tim, Mark, Kurt, Jim Fletcher, Tim, Frostbite, and Dan. And then a new D over D North and Tilted. We have coin 12, 18, 19, 25. And that's for Dan, Crypto, Jim Fletcher, and Jackalope. And then one copy of 1MM54. And that is for Frostbite. And that is the roll. That's a good roll, eh, Doug? Maybe I'm going to take a week off on 60D rolls. I think I want to find. I've got so many 60D rolls. I literally probably have 2,000 of them. So I want to go through and try to find that box of LA branch rolls. And we'll do a couple of them again. 31. It's well, I can tell you. I got the normal coins here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 29 varieties. There's 21 normal coins. Anyways, I want to thank you for joining, and I hope to see everybody at the reveal show tonight. Be there or be square. I'm showing my age. I said be square. Anyways, I hope to see everybody there, and you guys have a great day.